city and let's move. But I came to this issue really as a mom. Believe it or not, we haven't always lived here in the White House. Or sometimes it feels that way. But it wasn't that long ago that I was a busy working mom with a job as an associate dean and eventually as vice president at the University of Chicago at Hospitals. And life back then was a constant juggling act for our family. Barack was traveling all the time, he was running for some office at some point in time. He was going back and forth to Washington, and at the time the girls were little. And they had those little kid schedules, boy, filled with soccer practice, and birthday parties, play dates, and dance classes. We were always rushing, always pressed for time, and as a result, meal times were all about whatever was quick and easy. The drive-through, the microwave, takeout, any convenience food you could think of, we did. And this went on for quite a while, but one day I got a wake-up call. We were at a pediatrician's office for a routine checkup, and after doing the exam, you know, they take the measurements and weigh in, measure the head and all that stuff. Our doctor got this look of concern on his face, and he asked me, "What are you all eating at home?" And right then and there, I remember the exam room, my heart sank. The thought that I was maybe doing something that wasn't good for my kids was devastating. And maybe some of you can relate, but as an overachiever, I was like, wait, what do you mean? Am I getting an A in motherhood? Is this like a B minus, a C plus? What are you telling me? But it really threw me. And that was my light bulb moment when I realized that we needed to make some real changes in our family routine. So I rolled up my sleeves, went home, did some homework, and I searched for obviously simple, affordable approaches, and I started making some changes. For starters, I tried to cook more. Nothing crazy, just a few more home-cooked dinners each week, maybe baked chicken on Monday, pasta and a salad on Wednesday, and I always tried to make a nice Sunday dinner that would provide leftovers for the week. Instead of cookies and chips for snacks and sugary drinks, we switched to fruit and string cheese and lots of water. And dessert in our household went from being a basic human right to being a special treat for weekends. So we really shook things up, and I have to tell you, this new routine was not very popular at first. I still remember how the girls would sit at the kitchen table, and I'd sort out their lunches, and they would sit there with their little sorry apple slices. They'd have these sad little faces. They would speak longingly of their beloved snack foods that were no longer in our pantry. And as they ate their veggies each night at dinner, they would curse their mother under their breath, which was okay as long as it was under their breath. So we faced some initial resistance, but here's the thing, we stuck with it. And eventually, our kids adjusted.